Everything we do is using Agile and using human-centered design. And begin with the end in mind is nothing more than, where am I trying to go? What needs to be done? And so as part of the Agile process, planning is a big piece, and making sure you understand what needs to be done and you understand when it needs to be done and in what sequence. And so begin with the end in mind is to make sure, do you have a clear picture of where you're going? Because as the old saw says, if you don't know where you're going, any road will get you there. And in the context of the work that we do, that's an invitation for a lot of time wasting and a lot of client resource wasting. So it's really critical that our teams begin with the end in mind. They know where they're trying to go. And it's one of the concepts why we've embraced human-centered design so much, because we talk about building the right thing the right way. Well, the first thing is the right thing. Okay, who were you building this for? And then let's understand what they need. And let's spend the time in research to understand what they need. And then just as importantly, let's understand how they want it to work. So that we don't build something, it's like somebody says, I need transportation, and it turns out we listened to them, but we built a scooter, not a car. And they were basically going to be delivering things. And so we built the wrong thing. It was transportation, but it was the wrong type. And so it's very important to really understand where you're trying to go before you go there. The other thing is Covey is very compatible with Agile. In fact, our lead, who's our delivery lead, John Royal, said when he read the book again, he'd read it, he's one of those people that had read it 15 years ago, he had since that time become a Scrum Master and really adopted and really understood deeply the Agile principles. And he said, these guys that did the Agile Manifesto, they took a lot of principles from Covey. Because the manifesto came out after the Covey book, and there's an awful lot of Covey embedded in the principles of Agile. It's not attributed, but it's extremely aligned. Well, and the interesting thing about Covey, these are timeless human principles, and he just was able to give them a name. So, he's just basically looked at humans and understood humans, and so that's the other thing. Covey is inherently human-centered, because it's all about understanding what humans need. One, to get themselves under control, and then what they need to interact with others, and what others need from other humans to interact in a productive, kind of healthy way. So it's sneaky good.